Alright, I'm back. Got a video to do today, obviously, right? So here's the thing. I get a fair amount of shoes in, and I like all of them for the most part. I buy them. Otherwise I wouldn't, buy them, right? But every so often you have the orders where you're really looking forward to it. Maybe it's something that you've seen coming and coming and coming, and it's finally out now. Kind of like that whole Doom foam thing like a while ago. I don't know what was up with that release. Kept getting pushed back. But sometimes they're just things you look forward to and you finally get it. You're kind of excited, a little more than usual. Sometimes the other things you're like, yeah, this seems like it's going to be all right. It's a pretty decent deal. Should work out. Today is more of the former, right? I've been looking forward to this particular box for some time now. And it's finally here. So let's go ahead and get into this. So if you're like me, every so often you go to the Nike site and you peruse through the sale section, right? Because I'm a bargain bin shopper kind of guy. Nothing wrong with that. Patience saves pockets, as some say. So I'm on there one day and I see these, right? I'm thinking, wait, are these actually on sale? Because I've been waiting on a sale since these things came out. Because nobody's really buying them, right? Black box, you know what this is. Even outside of the thumbnail, you probably know what this is. And then there you go, look at the side, and that's how you can verify for sure. So, let's go ahead and get this opened up, right? So yeah, I see these, and that is a strong smell every time out of these. I see these here, these Midnight Navy gum bottom foamposite ones. I almost said pros. Ones. Yes, I see these, and I'm thinking to myself, like, nobody buys foams for the most part anymore except me and a handful of people. I actually just watched a video by Pain82 about different foams, so there's that. But yeah, I look at them, I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I'm going to be able to get a decent deal on these sooner or later, right? And sooner passed a long time ago, and we ventured into later territory, and I'm starting to think, like, are these just not going to price drop or what? Like, I had like a discount or a coupon. Yeah, I could have used some other means to like get a little bit of a drop, but I wanted Nike to do it, I wanted them to cut the price, and then I could like play off of that and then cut it a little further, right? So I'm waiting and I'm seeing nothing, like nothing. And then recently, last week sometime, I'm on that site and I see these in the sales section, and it says like 180, 183, 185, something like that, low 180s. And I'm thinking, oh, this is my time, and I click on it, and there's like, size 9 is still there, but it was not. It was one of those things where you click on it, it's like, we only have a few. And I'm like, let's get this order in. So put the order in, got my little discount code thing in there, knock these things down to 160, 165, something like that, off of the original 230. Not a bad deal, right? I'm not going to do the math because I can't, but it's a pretty good discount to me. And so now I have these, and now we're going to talk about them. But before we talk about them, we got to see both of them, right? Because, again, it's good to look at both things, make sure everything's in tip-top shape like it is supposed to be. So I'm going to do that real quick here. Everything's looking on the up and up. What's going on? Yeah, okay. Look like they're just a little dusty. But again, they've been sitting in the warehouse for who knows how long. Before we get, let's see what the... I don't even see the tag in there that says what the production date was. Usually that's a thing that you can see, but maybe it's on the... Okay, yeah. It's actually kind of hidden. It's like right along the shoe between that and the sock liner. So, let's see. This says from January 3rd to June 29th. Yeah, so... what? Of 2018. Okay, I thought those dates seemed a little weird. I'm like, no, that can't be right. Yeah, June 2018. June 2018. You know how long ago that was? Yeah, it was last year in June, obviously. But anyways, so, go put this in so I'll use that. So, now that I've got these shoes both out of here, and I've given you my backstory that nobody asked for, but you get anyway. Let's go ahead and talk about these things, right? So, as I said before, let's get this dust off of here, because that's kind of just a little annoying anyway. Alright, Now is the moment we've all been waiting for, at least me anyway, maybe some of you too. So, it is review time on this right here. The Nike Foamposite One in the Midnight Navy and Gum Bottom colorway, right? These, now as I said before, I get that not everybody's a huge foam fan. People are always like, oh, foams are dead, nobody's buying them. Nobody's buying a lot of things immediately, but they still eventually sell out, right? So you can claim that things are dead if you want to. I think people are just getting a little too, I don't know, they're thinking too much about it. You gotta realize that, hey, people know they can get those deals, case in point. They also said the same thing a lot about Boost, and that's still doing just fine. Anyway, so here we go, right? Looking at this thing from bottom to top, as we tend to do, one of the things you're going to notice is that the bottom of it is a nice gum bottom. Right now, if you're the Tokyo Butters of the groups, of the worlds, then you're probably thinking, that's stupid. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes he likes it, but most of the time he doesn't. On this particular shoe, I think it works just fine because the colors play well together. So you got that. And then on the bottom there, you've got that whole carbon thing going on at the bottom and the top, and then on the side, and then also on that side down in there, right? Kind of like what you would see on the Jordan 11s. And then past that, you get to the upper. Again, this is nothing fancy on these, makes this for a fairly easy review, I guess. The top here, right? It's that solid, I can't think of the name, but it's that solid plastic, hard, plasticky feel, right? In a deep midnight blue, midnight navy as they call it. Really nice blue in person. I hope it's coming out pretty good on the camera and everything, but I really like this color for sure. Definitely a fan of it. But yes, so there you have that. And as a lot of you know, the foams do have like a large shape, so it's, on the larger footed people, they can look a little weird. But once you get past that and you actually wear these things, they're pretty nice. But we'll get into the whole comfort and the wear thing in a couple minutes here. So moving past that, on the front you've got the standard things. Let's set this shoe back here. So there you go, you got like the little 1 cent logo on the top there, same thing that's on the back, right? And then right down the middle you got this nice little stripe. Nothing fancy, but it does give the shoe just a little bit more color. Because otherwise, I mean, it'd be probably too blue, right? So you got that a little bit on the back just to kind of switch it up just enough. Then again, nice little sock liner sort of thing going on here. It's kind of separated in a sense. That's not really coming up so well because it's dark. I need to get one of those lights that successful YouTubers have. But I'm not, I guess I'm successful-ish, kind of sort of in a sort of way. I'm not like unsuccessful. But anyways, so yeah, looking at these overall, definitely liking the look. Now the thing is going to be to put them on feet and show you those clips. So I'm going to assume, I'm going to take that stuff and just assume that these are going to fit like I expect them to, because I have another pair of foams here, the habaneros, right? Link up there if you want to watch that video. I do have a video, right? Pretty sure I have a video of it. Some of the earlier shoes that I got when I got here, I noticed over the last however many months that I didn't get reviews on all of them for some reason. But anyways, so we're going to get those videos over here and talk about the sizing, because again, I'm going to assume that they fit like I want them to fit. So, videos, sizing. These, as I said, and as I showed you if you were paying attention to the box, are a 9, right? Because I buy 9s in a lot of my Nikes, pretty much all of them nowadays. Yeah, so they fit just like they're supposed to. A little glue on the bottom there. But, so yes, these fit exactly like they're supposed to. And the thing is, right, when it comes to foams, a lot of people, when they wear their shoes, they do like a looser fit. But if you go with the looser fit on the foams, it kind of makes it not worth it, because part of the whole thing about these is the inside, right? Within this like hard outer shell is a nice comforting inside. And with that inside, the longer you wear the shoe, the better it will like kind of conform to your foot to some extent, right? Because I don't know, it's almost, think about it like a memory foam sort of thing, where like you use it and then it's like it has your body shape or whatever. Sort of the same thing. You put these on, they're a little snug. They should be a little snug, but as you wear them, they adjust, and then they give you a more comfortable fit than you might think. Now, again, it's comfortable in, like, I guess in basketball shoe terms, which, you know, doesn't compare to like the Boosts of the world or the Air Maxes and all that stuff. But again, foams are nice. They offer some pretty decent comfort if you're willing to, if you can get past the look, which again, not everybody can, and I get that. But yeah, so again, sizing, true to size, comfort, pretty solid. Not better than things that are made for comfort, but for things that are made for this walk of life, they're up there. They definitely are. So there's that. I don't think I have anything really else to say about the shoe or anything. I do have, yeah, like I said, I'm just a foams guy, so I had to have these. And I haven't seen any other pairs lately that I really wanted, which is unfortunate, but at the same time it's kind of a good thing because they're expensive. So that's really going to wrap it up for this review. Go ahead, throw some comments down below, tell me what's on your mind. Tell me the last thing that you looked forward to getting. To me, it was that, well, this was the last thing that I looked forward to, but now I've got some stuff coming in on at some point. So I have a new thing to look forward to. Not that I'm going to completely just forget about these, but it is what it is, right? Like, I got a couple pairs coming in that I'm like excited for, if you will. But these are probably going to come out real soon. Alright, that's it for me. You guys come on back some other time, watch some more of my videos, or you could again just not leave right now and watch any of the other 130-ish videos that I've made. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good. So that's it. You guys have a nice rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I am going to go and I guess record the on-foot portion of this and then get this video out there to the world. Alright, later.